to say thank you to our sponsors at Heroes and Villains Brewery is Heroes and Villains of the Month.
Or villain.
Our first villain, American tourists. The fucking worst. Always complaining about Australia like we don't know. Like, Australia's so dangerous. Everything can kill you. A bit rich. You live in America. What? Like, I'm just saying, do you know how dangerous Americans are? Like, if I hear a skinny goth teenager with an American accent wearing clothes like his mum was just like, hey, we're going to be doing some painting later, I'll put him in a fucking glass jar. You got no idea what they're capable of. And then I hit him. I hit him with a rolled up community newspaper because Americans hate a free press. Our second villain of the month, the grizzly bear in America that killed someone in an attack that officials describe as a predatory attack. And I gotta say, it's a shame it was a grizzly bear. If that was a polar bear, they would have just blamed the parents. Our next villains of the month, the 7 NRL players from the Manly Sea Eagles protesting having to wear a jersey with a pride-themed stripe. But look, at the same time, is anyone surprised? Like, like these are NRL players. These are not their values. These guys protest pride jerseys by walking out of matches just as easily as they protest anti-coward punching legislation by walking out of courtrooms. Also, how fucking stupid are these players? Like, it's so dumb. Like, how self-sabotaging are they? The NRL players are always bragging about how they go through more lines than a tired driver. And it's like, hey, maybe if you had some gay friends, you wouldn't have such shit cocaine. Have a think about that, chomp? Bite the hand that chops much. Our next villain, charcoal fucking toothpaste. What? What? You got people filling their mouths with charcoal thinking it's a good thing. Like, whoever came up with that as branding needs to be hired by McDonald's to do the same thing for the filet-o-fish. That is the worst thing to come out of the sea since humans, the people that invented the filet-o-fish. And final villain of the month, ScoMo secretly assigning himself multiple other portfolios. The one time a Liberal government actually creates jobs, and it's for the one person who couldn't even do the one he had. Like, I'm starting to think ScoMo just wanted a situation where he could finally shake the hands of one of his cabinet ministers without having to force it. Do you know what I mean? Okay, it's time for the heroes of the month. Our first hero, Ted Lasso. That show is so good. For those of you who haven't seen it, it is a show where Jason Sudeikis plays an American coach of a football team in the UK. It is amazing. It's like if Flanders had his own TV show, you know? Like, it's just so supportive and so encouraging. Who would have thought that all millennials need were all the things that we as kids thought were lame? Like parental figures, water, an anti-crime and corruption commission. I haven't forgot, Scott! I'm like a baby that's holding your finger straight out of the womb. I will not let this go. Better blow fucking raspberries on my tum-tum, Scott. I wrote that bit just because I thought I was really high and I thought it was so funny. Scott? It feels so good to say. Try it, Sam.
Scott?
Yeah. Give it. Who
does feel
good.
good.
Just give it a crack. Just be like, hey, who left the gas oven on so the whole place smells like farts? Scott. Oh,
doesn't that feel good?
Oh my God, he sounds like someone coughed up phlegm at the same time as shitting their pants. You know?
Scott.
Anyway, a 2-zone. Our next hero of the month, my roommate Rachel, for telling me what is arguably the most incredible fact I have ever heard. And I'll share it with you now. Did you know that in the movie The Antichrist, there is a sex scene between its main characters, one of which is Willem Dafoe? And in this production, a stand-in double had to be used for Willem Dafoe because the director deemed that his penis was so ungodly large that it would distract audiences in test screenings. And they would think that it is pivotal to the story. I have never heard of a compliment for a dick better than, your dick is so huge that we're concerned people will think it's important. Our next hero of the month, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm so excited that I get to. Our next hero is Jackie fucking Lambie for going ham in Parliament over the fact that Jordan Steele John wasn't appointed the disability minister. She went fucking crazy about it. It was amazing. I want to see a trailer for it. I can't wait. I want to see Disney Pixar's The Loosest Unit. I'm so excited. And second last hero of the month, the scientist who discovered that we actually have the technology and ability to restore the DNA of the thylacine, aka the Tasmanian tiger, which is so cool. Isn't that cool? We can bring back all these animals. Sam, if you could bring back any dead animal, who would you bring back?
Oh, probably Bob Catter.
I don't think he's dead.
Really? Someone should tell his face because he looks like an angry sultana.
Yeah, he's always got that sting face. He's so angry. But I like the way he wears hats. You know what I mean? And the way he talks about crocodiles. He's what I think English people think Australia is like, and then they get here and realize, oh, they don't look like that. They just don't think like that. And our final hero of the month, the Black Panther 2 movie and its trailer. I watched this. It's incredible. I was like moved to my core. It's all this amazing cinematography and music. The new Disney Marvel production looks so good, and it does so much to put minorities under a positive light that you'd almost forget that all of the merchandise for this film will be made by minorities under a flickering one. Oh,